Okay, right. Now look at the screen. Huh? So this is the lesson that we are going to discuss today. Right? Solids. Right? So this is the 25th lesson of your syllabus, right? You need to. This is where you are going to get an small steps, right, to the lesson area, right? Area of a solid, right? So it will come under the grade 8 syllabus, right? And before doing that, you have to complete your right basic level, right? And so this is it, solids. So introduction to solid, right? Introduction to solid. So whatever. Um, so guys, you already know about these things. There, a cuboid, a cube, right? A regular tetrahedron, right? So you know those things, right? I hope, right? Okay, so let's see what is a cube, what is a cuboid, and a regular tetrahedron, right? Right. So here I have mentioned surfaces of solid can be plane surfaces or curved surfaces, right? Surfaces of solids can be plane surfaces or curved surfaces, right? So for an example, right, to illustrate, a cubic die has plane surfaces where an iron core has a curved surface. So I will explain it. Right? I will explain it. Right? I am going to stop sharing, then I will come to the board. Right? Right. So our lesson is solids. Right? Our lesson is solids. Right? So you know what is a cube? What is a cuboid? Right? And a regular tetrahedron from your grade 6 lesson. Huh? Grade 6 knowledge. I think you know. Right? I will show it by using a 3D model as well, right? Later, right? So solids. Right? So basically, when we refer for a cuboid, right? It is something like this. I will show you. I have a box, right? I have a box, and in this box, you can see a cuboid, right? So this is the shape of a cuboid, mate. 6 surfaces are there, right? This is the side surface, and this is another side surface. This is the top surface, and this is the bottom, right? And this is also a side surface. So altogether, we have 6 faces for a cuboid, right? Cuboid, right? So if you can remember a cube, right? So right now I do not have any cube, right? So for an example, I will tell you, Dhatu Kete, right? Cubic die, it is a cube, right? Cube. So it has also uh, 6 surfaces, right? And all the surfaces are similar, right? If you can remember, what would be the uh, type of surface of the cuboid? So sorry, cube. It is a square type, right? What is the surface of a cuboid? What is the type? Is it a rectangle or a triangle or a square? Right? For a cuboid, the surface type is rectangle. Right? So you need to remember that. I showed you before. So I will draw, right? One of the cuboid, I will draw So you have to focus on the board පුතේ. හරි. උන්තර board එක දිහා බලාගන්න. Right? Right? So by looking only at the board, right? Right? You can remember or you can refresh your knowledge. Yeah? Right? Don't do anything. මොනවත් වැඩ කරන්න එපා. Right? Focus on the board. Right? Right. Okay. So cuboid. How do we draw a cuboid? Right? So side shape of a cuboid is a rectangle, right? So surface of a cuboid is a rectangle. So I will draw a rectangle something like this first. Then I will extend. This is the top surface, right? And the other sides cannot be seen. So this is kind of a side view, right? So this is another face, this is another face, and this is another top face, and you have a bottomless face as well below, right? This is the side face, and from this side also you have a face, similar face, and for this side also you have a similar face on the other side as well. So this is a cuboid, right? And I will draw the other lines as well, right? Like this. Right? So this is the other side, and this part is the other side, right? Right. So below is the bottom, right? So this is cuboid, right? So cube. These things have been given in the tube, huh? So what is called a cube? All the sides, right, are in the shape of the square, right? So square. So this is a square. So by using this square, you can draw a cube, right? Exactly, it would be like this. Right? So all the sides are equal, right? Length, breadth, height. Length, breadth, height. All the sides are equal, right? All the sides are equal, all the lengths are equal for a cuboid. Sorry, cube. Right? So I will draw the other sides as well. In a way. Right? So these sides cannot be seen. There are 6 sides for a cube as well, right? Right. You need to remember cubic die. That cubic die. Right. I will give you some examples as well for this one. So you can write them under the picture, right? Example for a cuboid. So what we can get? Pencil box. Right? It is the shape of the cuboid. Right? For this cubic die. Right? Cubic die. And the other thing is regular tetrahedron. Right? So there are 4 faces. Right? There are 4 faces. All the 4 faces are triangular. Right? There are 4 faces. All the 4 faces are triangular. So this is one side and this is the other side, and of the other way around you have another side. Right? And below you have another side. Right? All the four faces. Right? All the four faces. Right? All the four faces are triangular. Right? So for this one, I can show you like again tetrahedron die. Right? I will show them. Right? Tetrahedron die. Right? So example. Right? So shape of a side. Shape of a surface. Shape of a surface. Or shape of the surface. Right? Shape of the surface. For this one, for a cuboid, what is the shape of a surface? Can anyone tell me? Okay, generally, no, generally, how the Nevino, can you tell? Yes, Hirusha. Cuboid shape of a surface. Rectangle. Yes, excellent. Rectangle, right? Right. Then for a cube, what is the shape of a surface? Square. Yes, square. For a regular tetrahedron, Nevino, shape of a surface?
Triangle.
Yes, right, triangle.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
should we call it equilateral triangle or just triangle?
It can be differ, right? So it is like equilateral sometimes, right? So or bilateral, right? So it differs. So however, the shape is triangular, right? So Uday, please write this example, right? Cubic die, tetrahedron die.
You saw the
Shape.
book?
No, you can write it in the table as well.
So do you have to write that on the paper or the what do you call it, book?
Sorry, Chira. මොකද?
So අපි ඔක ලියන්න ඕනේ පොතේද නැත්නම් ටියුට් එකේද?
You can write in the tute as well, right? If you want, you can write in the book, right? Book එකේ ලියා ගන්න. Right? Doesn't matter, whatever. Right, guys, did you finish? Make podium ලියා ගන්න, චූටියට. Right? Small type letters can be used, right? අරව යටි you can write, right? And for this one, brick. Sorry. මේකට you can take a brick also. Perfect example, brick. Gadol. Right, guys. Please send me a D for done. If you finish, you can see. You can send me a message D for done. You can send me D if you finish. right? Senulada. Right, guys, can you see this? Right? So this is a tetrahedron, right? So it is rotating, and if you look at like this, right, you can see all the faces are triangular. Right? It is rotating, right? Right. If I move the mouse, right, you can see different angles. Right? With top of that, side view and below view, right? So on and so forth. Right? So this is a example for uh, tetrahedron, right? Right. When this is regular, right, uh, this becomes equilateral, right? Regular one now, this becomes equilateral, right? But we can build this using some different phases as well, like bilateral triangle, right? So we can use that also, right? Okay. Do I have another one? So this is a die, right? Four-sided die. Yeah, four-sided dice. Right? Right. All the things are here. So can I solve the cube? Hello, let's see. I think no. Creamy shape cube. All right, I think yeah, I have something. Still loading. දන්නවා ලංකාවේ හැටි පොඩ්ඩක් වෙලා යනවා. It takes my few time. So as I shown you, you can get an idea of cube and regular tetrahedron. In a regular tetrahedron, right? Because of this word regular, right? All the faces of the tetrahedron becomes equilateral, right? Equilateral triangle. So basically, you can use triangle or equilateral triangle for a regular tetrahedron. Right? Senula was asking a good question, right? So I forgot this, right? If you have regular tetrahedron, you have to use equilateral triangle, right? The shape equilateral, right? So all the sides are equally like in square. Right. Okay. Right. I am discussing these things very slowly. Right. Right, guys. So next, surfaces of solids can be plane surfaces or curved surfaces. Correct. Surfaces of surfaces of solids can be right plane surfaces or curved surfaces. Now, by looking at these three solids, right, can you find any curved surfaces, right? Cuboid, are there any curved surfaces or flat surfaces? Plane, right? For the flat surfaces, we are calling plane surface. Are the plane surface? Are pathally flat, and this also plane surface, right? Flat. And for a regular tetrahedron also, plane surface, right? Flat. We cannot find any curved surfaces, right? So what is an example for a curved surface is solid, right? What can you say about curved surface solid? Sphere, right? Sphere, right? For iron ball, right? Iron ball, it has a curved surface, right? Like volleyball, right? That is not solid. Volleyball is not a solid, but when you compare the surface, it is curved, ne? And also another example, cone, right? Cone. If you take a cone, something like this, you know it, right? Right. Uh, in Christmas, right? You are wearing a cap, ne? Right? Or a small cap like a cone. Or Natasha allowed තියෙන්නේ එහෙම ඔබනේ ඩයල් එකේ ඉන්නේ right Natasha මෙහෙම ඉන්නවනේ හරි so the hat is like this නේද මෙහෙම ඉන්නේ so this is a cone right this hat is a cone right so basically this is something like this right so this surface right it is curved right this surface it is curved right and on the top you can find a pointed and it is like a cone right right so these are the examples for curved surface right these things you can remember guys හරි මේවා ඔයාලට මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන් right so if you want you can write curved surfaces example by in front of the example right to illustrate a cubic die has a plane figure and iron ball has a curved surface right iron ball has a curved surface so this is an iron ball right this is an cone right this is a cone right so these things have cone curved surface right sphere or an iron ball fully curved right so this one right the top part is only the top part is curved right and also below part is a flat surface right circular flat surface right okay right now shall we do the review exercise so I will do that huh? So I am going to share the screen right I'm going to share the screen right so this is review exercise so this review exercise from your grade 6 Haridha. Right so by looking at this right by looking at this right, write down the number of faces edges and vertices of a cuboid cuboid so can you remember what is cuboid right I have told you cuboid right so this side so I have put a straight line here and from in the left hand side from this you have to write the answers for the first one right you have to write the answers for the first one and for the second one you have to draw that net in your right hand side right in your right hand side of the straight line so I will first answer the questions right so for the first question in the review exercise right write down the number of faces and edges and vertices of a cuboid right cuboid right so first of all for your right for your understanding I will draw something right I will sketch one of them right from this side I will sketch right so this is something like a cuboid right? and I will draw the other side using the green color, right? Like this side we cannot see. This side we cannot see, right? So I will now count the faces, right? So this side is 1, and this side is 2, and the top side is 3, right? And this side we have 4, right? So I think you cannot see that. This side is 4, and this side is 5, right? And below side is 6. So we have 6 surfaces there. So I can write number of faces, right? 6 faces are there. Right. Now they are asking from us, right, number of edges. So I am going to count the number of edges, right? Right. So I will first use a different color so that I can count, right? So this is the first stage, then second, third, and fourth of the top view, right? There are 4 edges, and in the bottom 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the bottom. There are 8 total edges, right? Then side view, right? 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 edges are there, right? 12 edges are there, right? So then we have to count the vertices, and we have to count the vertices. So how do we count the vertices, right? So what we call a vertex, when here you can, right, see, right, where you meet all the edges at the corner, right? This corner is called a vertex, right? So I will use a different color to highlight them. So I will use pink color. So here I have a vertex. First vertex, second vertex, third, and here I have another one, fourth, right? Fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So all together we have number of vertices. We have equal 8 vertices are there. Right? So guys, please sketch a cuboid, right? So it should be very simple, right? Maybe you no need to draw, right? You no need to draw like this, because I want you to explain each and everything, right? What are the faces, what are the edges, and what are the vertices, so that I have marked these kind of things, right? You can sketch a rough, right? Sketch a rough cuboid like this, right? You can sketch a rough cuboid like this. Then you can write down this number of faces, edges, and vertices like this. Right? Do it fast. Right? Then we draw the net that can be used to construct a cuboid. Right? These are from your grade 6. Right? These are from your grade 6. Right? When you finish drawing this, please let me know. You can send me a D for done. So now we are going to do that, right? Now we are going to do that. Right? So how do we construct a net? Right? How do we construct a net? Or how do we draw a net to construct a cuboid? Right? So this is something like this, right? So right? If you use a cardboard, right, digital board, right, you can draw something like this, right? You are going to construct a cuboid, not a cube, right? You are going to construct a cuboid, correct? So first of all, the shape of a cuboid is shape of a single face of a cuboid is, right, rectangular. Right? It is rectangle. So this is the first shape. And how many surfaces are there? Right? How many surfaces are there? Right? Which is equal to this rectangular shape. Right? I will show you. Right? So this is one of my rectangular shapes. Right? Or a cuboid. Right? And this side, right? Also same shape, right? And below also same shape. I will take it as same shape, right? And this side and the top, right? So four faces are, right, in same shape, right? Four faces are in same rectangular shape. So I will draw how many faces? Four faces, right? One, two, another one, three, another one, four. Same length, same breadth. Same length, same breadth, right? Now is it okay? Right? So two sides and top and bottom. How many faces are there for a cuboid? All together six faces. Huh? Six faces. Now here I have four faces. And here I have four faces. So what could be the other two faces? Okay. So we can draw them somewhere around here. The name, right? Like this. So what is this? This is called a net, right? That we can use to construct a cuboid. This is called a net that we can use to construct a cuboid, right? And this, you by using this edge, and this edge, right? We can fold, right? We can fold, and finally we can close the box, right? And by using these two faces, right, we can close the box, right? So this is called a net. Net of a cuboid. Net of a cuboid, right? Please guys, draw this one. Okay.
So shall we have to draw this?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, උන්ට මම මේ මෙච්චර ලගේ draw කරන්න කියලා. Right. Please draw it. Right. So this is called a net of a cuboid. So shall we move to the second question now? Right. Right, I will share the screen. Right. So now second question is it is shape. It is gone little bit up. Right. Sorry guys. Take a minute again. So if I just hit the enter, it will come down, right? So okay. So what is the shape of a face of a cube? Right? So you know this, right? So I have explained it to you. What is the shape of a face of a cube? So the shape is, you know already, right? Shape is square, right? So the answer is square, right? So this is called a cube, right? So you know what is called a cube, right? So but here again they are asking from you, draw a net that can be used to construct a cube, right? So like previous, all faces should be equally length and breadth, right? So square shape cube, right? So how many faces should be there? 6 faces, right? So I will use my board to explain that, right? Look at the board. So very basically, now this is the net of a cuboid, right? Now we are going to draw a net of a cube, right? So before drawing a net of a cube, right? So I will sketch rough cube here, right? This is the shape that we are going to construct, right? So in order to build this one, we are going to construct a net of a cube, right? We are going to construct a net of a cube. How many faces are there, right? So now you can remember 6 faces are there. All the 6 faces are square shape, right? Square shape. So what is a square, right? It is something like this. This is a square, and this side, this side, this side, and all the 4 sides are equal in length, right? All the 4 sides are equal in length. Now it should be like this, right? This is a square, right? And how many faces should be there? 6 faces, right? So like in the cuboid, I am going to draw 4 faces vertically and 2 faces horizontal, right? So now look at the board. Phase 1, phase 2, all are equal in length and breadth, right? Because it's square shape. Now I have drawn 4 faces. I have drawn 4 faces. I have to draw another 2 faces, that is top and bottom, right? That is top and bottom, right? So I am going to close the box, right? So this is top, same equal length, right? Same equal length, same equal length. And here same equal length, same equal length, and same equal length, right? So you got this, right? Please draw this first phase, second phase, third phase, fourth phase, fifth, and sixth. If you want, you can mark, right? Doesn't matter. And also in the previous one, you can also mark, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Similar.
සර් අපිට ඔය 5 and 6 boxes එක one box එකට connect කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ?
Yeah. There are different ways, huh? There are different ways. Doesn't matter, right? So this is the first way. That is a good question, huh? Superb, nearby, right? There are a lot of ways to do, right? First way, and if I want to draw a second way, right? I can draw something like this, way. So, however, I need to obtain the shape of the cuboid. Right? This is something like a T, and in also previous cuboid, also you can use the same thing. previous cuboid, you can also use the same thing, right? So I will mark 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5, and this is 6, right? This way or this way, right? Both ways are correct. And also you can use another different way, Harry. You can use another different way, but it might be something, right? Differ, right? So you can use something like this also, right? I will draw it like here. So it's the other way around, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Five, and the last one. No. So I was talking about taking these two at below, right? So these are the ways that you can use, right? So already T upside down, right? And the other, right? You can use this way or this way, right? Doesn't matter. This is also correct. This is also correct, right? Right? In the exam, sometimes they might ask, right? Draw different two nets, right? Draw different two nets which can construct a cube. In those kind of situation, you can draw this one as the first way and you can draw this one as the second, right? They might ask in your exam, right? Draw different two nets. Draw different two nets, right? Which can construct a cube, right? So you can draw this one, right? And this one. Correct? Both ways are correct. Keep that in your mind. Right. So third one, right? Third one. It is asking, right? In the tube you have third one. It is asking number of faces, number of edges, and number of vertices of a regular tetrahedron. So can you remember what is total? What is a regular tetrahedron? I showed you. Right? So I will draw it first of all. Right. So we have, if it is a regular tetrahedron, all the sides of the triangle are equal. That is equilateral triangle. Right? And we have total 4 faces. We have total 4 faces. Right? I will use my red pen to color the faces that I cannot see. Right? This is the bottom face, which I cannot see it. Right? And this is the other face, right? That I cannot see on this side. Right? And here front, I have one face, and this side I have 2 faces, and below I have another face, right? And bottom I have another face, right? Right? So below I have another face. So altogether 4 faces are there, which are already equilateral triangle, right? Equilateral triangle. So how many equilateral triangles are there? 4, right? 4 triangles have been merged to develop or to construct a regular tetrahedron. Right. So now they are asking us from us to write down the number of faces, edges, and vertices. Right. So how many faces are there? I have told you. Right. How many edges are there? Right. And how many vertices are there? So sometimes you already know, right? You can fill this out, right? So how do we fill? Right, okay. How many faces are there? First face, second face, third face, and below one, there are 4 faces. Right? How many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Right? 4, 5, and this dashed line, we cannot see it, right? We cannot see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dash line, the other side, 6. So, how many edges are there for a regular tetrahedron? 6. And number of vertices, how do we count? Top, make you have your first words. Make the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. How many vertices are there? 4 vertices. Right? If you want, you can draw this one. If you want, you can draw this one and write down this. What you done, right? You can draw this small. Right, right, yes. Did you finish? You can send me D photo. Right, guys. So, hope you have done. Farad, did you finish? I will repeat it, right? So, in your exams, they can ask from you, right? How many faces are there for a regular tetrahedron? How many edges are there for a regular tetrahedron? How many vertices are there for a regular tetrahedron? So that you have to remember. So, if you want, right? If you cannot remember, right? When they ask the question, you can draw a regular tetrahedron and then count. Right? You have 2 choices, right? You can remember these things or you can use this picture, right? Whatever. Right. So now they are asking what is the draw the shape in the 4th question, right? In the 4th question, in the review exercise, 4th question, they are asking draw the shape of a regular tetrahedron. Regular, right? Regular. What is called regular? Right? So if they are asking the regular, so you have to use a equilateral triangle, right? So all the sides are equal in length, right? So this is the shape of a face of a regular tetrahedron. Regular tetrahedron. So that is they are asking, right? 4th question, first part. Right? 4th question, first part. Draw the shape of a face of a regular tetrahedron. right? That is important word, regular tetrahedron, right? If it becomes regular, right, the face of the tetrahedron will become this, right? All sides are equal in length, right? Equilateral triangular shape, right? Draw this. Right. Now, in the second question, right? In the second question, they are asking from us to draw a net, right? They are asking from us to draw a net. So how do you draw a net? How many faces are there for a regular tetrahedron? 4 faces. All the faces are equilateral triangles, right? So there should be 4 equilateral triangles, right, to connect to a net, right? So we are going to draw a net now, right? So first of all, I will draw a equilateral triangle like this, right? Here, equilateral triangle like this, right? So our all sides are equal in length. All sides are equal in length. Now what we are going to do is, so here we have another side, here we have another side, and here we have another side, right? So all the 3 sides remaining, and we have to join same equilateral triangle to this side, and to this side, right? So I am going to draw. So this is my base and the below side. If I get it as the below side, third side, this is the third side. First side, second side, then sorry, this is the fourth side, and I will have to draw first side, second side, and third side from these sides. Right? So I will draw them. So this is the base, and I am going to draw. This is my second triangle, and this is my third triangle, and this is my fourth triangle. Right? All the triangles are equal in length. That is equilateral triangle, right? So this is the net that I can use. That I can use to construct a regular tetrahedron, right? So this is the net. Right? So this is the answer for the fourth question. ඉර්ෂ කොහෙද ගියේ?
මොකද්ද?
ඉර්ෂ කොහෙද ගියේ කියලා ඇහුවේ.
කොහෙවත් ගියේ නැද්ද?
නෑ left වෙලා දැන්න join වුණේ නේ.
නෑ සර්.
බොරු කියන්නේ. මම බැලුවා නෙමෙයි කිව්වේ.
මේ මං ඉතලක මේ group meeting එක එන්නුනා කියලා. ඒ මොකද්ද ඔයා කරන්නේ left වුණා.
Right, okay, so guys, did you finish this? So guys, I will give you a 5-minute break. Then ගොඩක් කළා කරා. So normally I am giving the break like 6:55. Today we did a paper, so that I want to do I want to get the start of solid lesson, right? So that I did not give the time interval, right? So I will give you a 5 minute break for now. Right? So let's join like 7:30. Right. Fifth question, which is page number 3. Page number 3, fifth question. Below is the figure of a solid object constructed by pasting two faces of two identical regular tetrahedrons. Right? One on the other. So they are overlap and two regular tetrahedrons are there, and we are going to paste them by using two faces of each of them, right, together. Right? We are going to merge, right, by using the two faces of the two tetrahedrons. Right? We are going to paste one on one another, right? One on the other. Then, so I will draw a rough sketch, right? So it is given in the figure, right? So it is given, the figure is given in the dude as well, right? But I will draw. So this is on top of my figure. So this is my first tetrahedron, which is on the top, right? Right. And below one, I will use my blue color, right? And it is merged, right? It is merged. So this is the edge that I cannot see, which is on the other side, right? Which is on the other side. This is the thing that I cannot see, right? And I will draw the below one as well. It is something like this. Now these two tetrahedrons have been pasted on one another, right? So this is the below face that we have used to paste them together, right? One on the other, right? So now they are asking some questions from us to provide answers, right? First question, how many faces are there in the solid, right? So they are asking from us, how many faces are there in the solid, right? How many edges are there in the solid, right? How many vertices are there in the solid? So basically what we have to do is we have to count, right? Now, how many faces are there, right? So when we consider the top one, right, we have this side, and the other side, right? There are three sides, this side, and the other side, right? Around this we have the other side. So there are three faces on the top. And fourth face, can we take that? No. Why is that? Why is that? We cannot take the below face. Why is that, guys? Hey, Chirat, can we count this below face as a face of this solid? This middle one, can we count? Chirat, are you there? Another.
Maybe like it can be the other side of the cube.
No, this below one, can we take this one, middle one, as a face count? As
No,
a
sir.
no,
No.
we cannot take because they have been pasted. They have been pasted each other. This is the below, sorry, this is the top tetrahedron, and this is the below tetrahedron, and this is one of the faces, and this is one of the faces, right? And we are going to place one on the other like this, right? So it is fully covered. It is hidden. We cannot see it. It is inside this tetrahedron, right? Only we can see the right outside area, outside faces, top tetrahedron and below tetrahedron, right? So for the top one, right, top tetrahedron, there are three faces as like as that, we have three faces for the bottom one, right? So this, if I take this one as the first, if I take this one as the second, and on the other side, and this side, we can see the third one, right? So all together, for the upper tetrahedron, we have three faces. For the below one, also we have three faces. All together, there are 6 faces, right? How many faces? We have 6 faces. Now, how do we count the number of edges? අන්න චිරක් ගියා. එක ප්‍රශ්නයක්. Farad, today I am not going to ask the questions from you, right? So, do you wish to answer any question? Correct? Okay. Right, I will ask from you how many vertices are there in this picture, so that you can see, right? For now, I will count the edges. Right? For now, I will count the edges. Right? So this is the 5th question. Right? So sorry guys. This is the 5th question in the first part. Right? So I will count the edges now. I will use my red pen to mark. Right? So in the topmost tetrahedron, how many edges are there? This is the first one. This is the second one. Right? Actually, no need to make a number like this. For your reference, I am going to number like this. Right? Actually, no need to mark like this. Right? For your reference, for you to understand this, right? I am marking them. Right? First edge, second edge, third edge. Right? Likewise, we have 3 edges in the bottom. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there are 6 edges. Is it finished? No. What about this? What about this? And what about this dash one? Right? The edge that we cannot see on the other side. Right? So there are another 3 edges. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other side, this one we cannot see. So it is 9. All together, there are 9 edges, right? All together, there are 9 edges. Farad, can you tell me the answer for the third one? Vertices. How many vertices are there in this picture or the figure? Can you count?
5.
Okay, let's see. Okay, great. Let's count how many vertices are there, right? So like previously I did, right? I will draw a small circle, right? So this is the top vertex name. 1. This is the bottom. 2. So I will is 1, 2. This one 3. This one 4. Right? 4. And this one 5. Yes, excellent. Right? There are 5 vertices. Right? There are 5 vertices. So these are the answers for the first one of the review exercise. Right, Pudi? Mary Liana, please write down this. And once you finish, you can send me D. Anusara, great. Anusara has done exercise 25.1, 6th question, super. Right? But we have to focus on what I am teaching here. Right, guys, did you finish your you can send me D. Cellular tute එක finish කරන්න. Super. හැබැයි මතක තියෙන්න ඕන කොල්ලෝ ඔයා මොනවා වුණත් කවන්නේ නැහැ. මට ටියුට් 10ක් කරත් කවන්නේ නැහැ. But you need to remember these things. හරි. හොඳට සුපිරියට මතක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි. right? මට ඔයාලා ටියුට් 10ක් කරත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. But you have to remember these things very well. හරි. Otherwise මෙතන ඔයාලා කිව්වට in your exams, right, you get confused. ඔයගොල්ලෝ බය වෙනවා exam එකේ. ඊට පස්සේ sorry.com තමයි. හරිද? So when you receive your exam paper, don't get fear. Hari. Right? Don't fear. Right? Don't fear the questions. Right? Keep calm and answer. Right? Keep calm and kudu pattan kalla dana paper එක. හරිද? So you know the thing and you get like stress in the exam. So that is happening most of the students. හරිද? පන්තියේදී හොඳට වැඩ කරනවා. හරිද? exam එකේදී වැරදි. ඇයි? stress වෙලා. හරි දන්න දේ ලියා ගන්නත් බෑ, right? The thing that you know, you can't give the answers, right? හරි පුතේ. Yeah. So square pyramid. Right? Square pyramid. Right? Guys, may ඔයාලා දන්නවද why did I give this like this tube? Right? මේව දෙන්නේ, right? All the things are in this tube, right? All the necessary things that you need to remember, all are in one place, right? So that you can refer the tune before going into the exam, and you can do again and again, right? If you want to master or to show off karanna unna class ekedi hari koyederi, if you want to become a pora, right? If you want to become a pora, like if you want to show off, hari the capi penala wenna, so do this several times, these examples, right? In each and every tune, do this. Right? So you can be a unstoppable guy. Right? So okay, so I am going to share the screen. So that I can explain you the question. Right. So we have done this one, right? Third question done, fourth question done. Guys. Yes. Fourth question done, fifth question done, yes. Now we are here. So square pyramid. Square pyramid. So what is called a square pyramid? Very easy, right? Very easy. So you can see it here. Guys, do you have any idea about the pyramid? Where can you see them? Anyone can raise your hands who can see? Sorry, who have seen a pyramid in real life? Right? In real life, who have seen a pyramid? Anyone? මම දැකලත් නැහැ. හරි. නැද්ද කවුරු? Right? No one is there, eh? Right? කොහෙද මේවා දෙන්නේ? ගීසාහි පිරමීඩ් දැකලා තියෙනවද? Right? So shall I show you? Wait, huh? Pyramid, very. Very welcome. So this is a pyramid, ne? මට මෙතනට එන්න ඕනේ මේ ලියපෙන්න නෙමෙයි actually. I want you to tell is you have to go and see them, right? හරි දැන් සල්ලි නෑ, right? But you have to find enough money to visit the world, right? When you go out of the Sri Lanka, right? you will explore the world and you will see different things, and you will think what is why we are in Sri Lanka, right? Hey, Sri Lanka, I will make it. Once you have the chance, you need to go. Right? This is a perfect creation of not human, but right. Still, it's a doubt, right? මොකද මේක තියෙන එක ගලක් right අපිට උස්සන්නවත් බෑ. කොහොම ආටිකල් එකක් I read the article, right? I read the article, right? මට මතක නැහැ හරියටම exactly what could be the exact exact amount of kilograms or ton, හරි. ඔය පිරමීඩ් එකක තියෙන ගලක බර, right? ඒක මිනිහෙක් උස්සන්නත් බෑ පුතේ, right? Actually, it is a question that the scientists have to figure it out, right? How these pyramids have been created, right? Before thousand years ago, right? Okay? These are called Great Pyramids of Giza, right? So that is a real life example for, right? This solid, right? So what is the specialty of this? Sorry, what is the specialty? What is the thing that you need to remember, right?
Having a square in the bottom
So
and
there
four
is a square in
sides,
the
right?
bottom of triangle.
Yeah, excellent, superb, right? This pyramid, right? When you consider the bottom side, when you measure, right? Bottom. In the bottom, you have a square. In the middle. Yep. All the four sides are equal, right? Square shape. Right? And all the other four sides. Okay? So this has four sides. This square has four sides. Right? On that four sides, you have four bilateral triangles. Right? First one, second one, and this side you have third triangle, and this side you cannot see the other triangle as well. Fourth one. First one, second one, and third one and fourth one. Right? Two faces you cannot see. Right? It is two sides of this dash line, right? This side, right? And for this side also there is a triangle, and for this side also you have a triangle, right? So this is called pyramid, right? So here you have a solid object with a blank base, and right here you have another blank to fill up, and faces is called a square pyramid, right? Okay. I will come to the board and I will explain what are the blank spaces as well. Right? I'm going to stop sharing. Right. So I will draw a pyramid first. Right? Look at the right. So in the below side, we have a square type of shape, right? Right. Then on top of that, we have this. right? So below is a square base, right? Base is square, right? Foundation is a square. And these sides, right? There are 4 sides. That means we have 4 triangular faces. Right? So this is called a square pyramid, right? So base is a square. That is why I call this as a square pyramid, right? So I have given this to you. So you can name these things, right? Base is a square, and you have 4 triangular faces. This one, and you cannot see the other one, and this side. 4 triangular faces and the square base. So that we have a square base and 4 triangular faces, we are calling it a square pyramid. Square pyramid. Right? So that is the logic. So then you know how to fill the blanks, huh? Right? So I will read it. A solid object with a, right? Which base? The square base, right? A solid object with a square base, and you have a blank, right? Then you have equal, right? 4 equal triangular faces, right? 4 equal triangular faces. 4 equal triangular faces is called a square pyramid, right? I will read it again. A solid object with a square base and 4 equal triangular faces is called a square pyramid, right? Right. Let's talk about the characteristics of a. Yes, Farah.
I didn't hear.
You didn't hear. All right. So I'll read. So what I was talking is, right. So we have a, what is a pyramid, no? Right below that you have something like blank space, right? An introduction with blank space, right? It is called a solid object with, right? And you have a blank space. On that blank space, you have to write the square base, right? And base word is there, so you have to write square base and 4 equal triangular faces. Triangular faces is called a square pyramid.
Okay, sir.
Right. Right. Characteristics of a pyramid. So now I am going to discuss the characteristics of a pyramid. So you know already. We have discussed them, right? 2 of them have been discussed now, right? So what is the first one? Right? We have the base is square shape, right? Or you can, yes, how many faces are there first? Right? Below face is a square and you have 4 triangular faces, right? Below face is a square and you have 4 triangular faces. How many faces are there? There are 5 faces. You need to remember these things, very important. Please highlight this. Right? In your tube, you have to highlight that, right? Characteristics of a pyramid, right? You need to by heart it. You need to remember these things, and in your exam, they might ask what are the characteristics of a pyramid. So you have to write there are 5 faces, and the second one face is a square shape. is a square shape, right? And four faces are triangular shapes. Shapes. And the fourth one, right? How many edges are there? And how many vertices are there? So you have to count it, right? So I will write the number of vertices. First one, second one, and here we cannot see the third vertice, and fourth one, and on top we have fifth, right? So there are five vertices. Right, there are five vertices. Fifth one, how many edges are there? Right, how many straight edges are there? Right, so I will use my blue pen and I will mark them. Right, first one, second one, third one, and this is another one that we cannot see, and I will mark it as 4. Right, and this one is another one that I cannot see, 5, and this one is another straight edge we cannot see, 6, and this one can be visible, 7, and this one is the other edge, 8. Right, so there are 8 straight edges. And so guys, these are the 5 characteristics of the pyramid, right? And highlight these 5 characteristics, and you have to by heart them, right? You have to keep these 5 characteristics in your mind, right? When in the exam they asked, right, you have to write them. There are 5 faces. One face is a square shape. 4 faces are triangular shapes. 5 vertices and 8 straight edges. Very easy, right? 5 faces. One face is a square shape. 4 faces are triangular shape, and there are 5 vertices and 8 straight edges. Done. Right? So below I have given you a net. Right? Below I have given you a net. Right? That can be used to draw a net of the square pyramid. Right? So I will draw the net of the square pyramid somewhere around here. So can you remember the net that we draw, right, to construct a tetrahedron, regular tetrahedron? It is something similar to this one, right? In the regular tetrahedron, right, for the base, we got equilateral triangle. If the base is the equilateral triangle for that one, what is the base of this? Base of this is the square, right? So I have to draw a square like this first. Okay. Right? So all sides should be equal, right? All sides should be equal. Then on top of these edges, on top of these 4 edges, I can draw, right, triangles, right? So those can be equilateral or bilateral, whatever. Right? So I can draw like this. So if this length is equal to this length, right? So same length should be taken to this side as well, right? So same length. For an example, I will show you. Right? So this is the net of the square pyramid. Net of the square pyramid. I will use the tute and I will share the screen and draw it again on the net that I have provided. Right? Net of square pyramid. Right? So this is the shape. Right? So for an example, if I told you, okay, so if this length of this side is this triangle, right? Is this of this triangle, this side is let's say 5 centimeters, right? This side is 5 centimeters. This side also should be 5 centimeters. This side 5 centimeters. This side 5 centimeters. This side 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. And this side can be any other length, right? If I told you this is 4, this is 4, this is 4, and this is 4. Doesn't matter, right? So that is the thing that you need to identify, and that you need to keep remembering, right? Or right? So this is the net of the square pyramid. So I will share the screen, right? And I will draw it in the net that I have provided, right? Right. I will share the screen. Right. Hope you can see. So this is the net that I have provided to you, right? So on top of that you can draw. So I will draw it. Right. Right. So I will take my base as so how many? So I will take this as my starting point. Then I will take 4 squares to the bottom, right? 4 squares to the side, right? Likewise, I will draw my square in a way like this, right? And on top of this, right, I will take another 1, 2, 3. 3 squares as the height of my triangle, like this, right? This is my triangle, and the height of that is 1, 2, 3 squares, right? For this side also, height 1, 2, 3. Here is the vertex. Because these triangular shapes should be equal, right? For this side as well, 1, 2, 3, right? In your book, you can draw this perfectly, yeah? Right. And this side 1, 2, 3. So vertex is here. Okay. Look at the screen now. Look at the screen. So this is my net of the square pyramid. So that I can use this to construct a square pyramid. I think answer is sending me a tube, completed tube. What a message, good right? Okay, so guys, I will stop the lesson from here, right? I will start discussing the paper, right? Unit paper. I will take it as the speed revision, na? So last week also, I think we didn't do the speed revision, right? So guys, I will stop the lesson for today from here, right? The class is not over. There are another 15 minutes, so that I will discuss the unit test paper that I given to you. Right? Right.